Hi everyone, welcome back to Bethany's Vintage Fairy Tale. I'm so excited to share with you guys a super simple and easy and budget-friendly DIY. We're going to be creating a gorgeous wreath kind of inspired by the Nutcracker, one of my favorite Christmas movies. So I'm going ahead with this flocked base. This is from Walmart. It was very inexpensive. I think it was about $15. I got it a couple years ago and I've been kind of reusing it every year. And the first step is we're going to go ahead and just kind of fluff out the branches. When you first buy it, they're very squished and kind of compacted together. So make sure you go ahead and kind of space them out. It makes it look a little bit more full, and then you get the full effect of all of the beautiful snow. So for our first step, we're going to go ahead with some ribbon. I got this beautiful scrolly ribbon from Michael's this year, and it's got kind of like a linen texture to it. It's really beautiful, and I just love the scrolled kind of effect. I thought it kind of went kind of with that kind of regal Nutcracker aesthetic. So I'm going ahead and just adding in a series of loops. I'm using the actual bristles of the wreath to hold this in place. I'm not using any additional wire or anything like that. I'm just crossing the branches over on themselves to hold this in place, and it's super easy and very quick to do. This is a super fast DIY and it just looks so beautiful wherever you want to hang this. I'm going to be using this in my gallery wall this year, but you could also use this as a centerpiece, or you could of course hang it on a door, whatever you kind of wanted to use it for. And the key here is just to kind of fluff out those loops, make sure you get them nice and full, and then just go all the way around the wreath. So for our next step, we're going to go in with some beautiful florals, these gorgeous satin roses I found at Michael's this year, and they have a tiny little bit of these kind of jewels almost, which makes it look lightly flocked. I thought they were so whimsical and beautiful to add into this wreath. I'm not adding a ton of stuff into this wreath. I wanted this to be something super budget friendly and very easy and simple to create, that anyone could kind of make this. So I'm just using this one floral and just going ahead and adding that all the way around the wreath. I'm adding some more towards the center of the wreath and some more on the outside just to give it a really nice depth and dimension. And again, I'm using the bristles of the wreath to hold it in place. That way you don't need any extra wire or anything like that, and this holds it nice and sturdy. And I'm just kind of pulling the leaves and the branches around the wreath just to make it kind of go in a circular effect. And then here you can see the gorgeous roses. I just love how this added so much texture to the wreath, and I love the light satin of these roses. I thought they were so ethereal and just such a beautiful little piece to kind of accent this wreath. And I love how they're kind of going in different directions so that you get the beautiful contrast of those greens from the leaves. It just looks so pretty together. I'm so excited how it's turning out. Again, this is such an easy, simple DIY, and I just think it makes such an impact when you have these kind of different textures and colors all together. So I wanted to add in a little bit more of a flocked element just to kind of go with the greenery base that we have. So I have these eucalyptus. These were actually a very green eucalyptus that I got on Amazon. And what I did was I lightly spray painted them white just to kind of look like they were dusted with snow. And then I just added some faux snow from the dollar store with some iridescent glitter just to kind of make them stand out a little bit more. This was a super easy, affordable DIY. I got a huge bunch of these eucalyptus off of Amazon, and the faux snow and glitter were both from the dollar store. So again, very inexpensive. And I just think it gives another little touch to the wreath. So for our final step, like I said, I wanted this to be inspired by the Nutcracker, so I got these beautiful ballet point shoes off of Facebook Marketplace for $20. I could not believe it because these have never been worn, and point shoes, if you guys are dancers or know anything about ballet, they can be super expensive, so it was absolutely a steal to get those for 20 bucks, and I just thought it was the perfect thing to kind of go with this Nutcracker theme, and I thought it would be really pretty just to tie them around the wreath and then have them kind of dangling in the center. I'm using the laces of the shoes just to hold it in place, and the beautiful satin really matched well with the roses because they were both satin, so I thought it kind of offset that a little bit, and I just love this little touch, little nod to the Nutcracker. I hope you guys love this quick and easy tutorial for this Nutcracker wreath design. I had so much fun putting this together, and I love it on my gallery wall with all of my vintage pink pictures. I think it's so fun and super easy and budget-friendly design. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys were inspired to create something beautiful in your guys' homes. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.